Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today, I want to talk about something that's on all of our minds these days: artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT. It's a powerful tool, right? But with great power comes great responsibility. This idea isn't new, it's actually something we can learn from the heroes and tricksters of Greek mythology. If you think about it, AI is like a gift from the gods, a tool that can do amazing things. But just like the figures in these ancient stories, how we use that power makes all the difference. Let's dive into some of those myths and see how they connect to the way we should approach ChatGPT. First up, let's talk about Icarus. You know, the guy who flew too close to the sun. His dad, Daedalus, gave him wings made of wax and feathers. He was warned, don't fly too high, or the sun will melt your wings. But in his excitement, he ignored the warning and, well, he fell into the ocean. Now, I'm not saying using ChatGPT is going to cause you to plummet to your doom, but it's kind of like the modern day Icarus. If you use AI to fake expertise, writing papers, or pretending to know stuff that you don't, it's like flying too high. Eventually, someone's going to ask you to think for yourself, and that's when the wings melt. ChatGPT should be a guide, not a shortcut to pretending you know more than you do. Next, let's look at Prometheus. This guy gave fire to humanity. Huge gift, right? Fire allowed us to cook, create, and build civilization. But here's the catch. Fire can be dangerous. It can create warmth and light, but if misused, it can burn everything down. Think of ChatGPT like that. It can spark creativity and ideas, but if you use it recklessly, plagiarizing, spreading false information, or not doing your own thinking, you're inviting trouble. Just like Prometheus, who paid a price for bringing fire to humans, we might face consequences for using AI without caution. Then there's Narcissus, the guy who fell in love with his own reflection. He was so obsessed with his image that he wasted away, lost in that shallow illusion. If you're using ChatGPT just to make things look good, like generating perfectly polished content without understanding it, you might fall into the same trap. You could end up with lots of pretty words, but if they don't have depth, what's the point? You might think you're impressing others, but in the end, it's all just an empty reflection. Now here's an interesting one. Pandora's box. Pandora was given a box and told never to open it. But, of course, curiosity got the better of her, and when she opened it, all the evils of the world came pouring out, leaving only hope behind. When it comes to ChatGPT and AI, it's a bit like Pandora's box. The technology is full of potential, but if you're not careful, you could unleash unintended consequences, spreading misinformation or deepening biases. Curiosity is great, but sometimes we need to think twice before diving into the unknown. Let's not forget Sisyphus, that poor guy who was cursed to push a boulder up a hill, only for it to roll back down every time. Talk about an endless struggle, right? Over-relying on ChatGPT to do all the thinking for you is like being Sisyphus. You might keep asking AI to do your work, but eventually you'll realize that you're not learning anything. The boulder keeps rolling back down because you're stuck in the cycle of relying on a tool that's not helping you grow. Real learning requires effort and persistence, things AI can't do for you. And finally, let's talk about Odysseus, the hero who survived so many challenges because of his wisdom and strategy. Unlike Icarus, Narcissus, or Sisyphus, Odysseus thrived because he used the tools around him wisely. He asked questions, sought help, and applied his intellect in every situation. That's how you should approach ChatGPT. It's not a replacement for your thinking. It's a tool to enhance your understanding, to help you explore, verify, and strategize. Be like Odysseus. Use the tool to sharpen your own mind, not to escape doing the hard work yourself. So, what's the takeaway here? ChatGPT isn't inherently good or bad. It's all about how you use it. Are you going to be like Icarus, flying too close to the sun and getting burned? Or like Narcissus, stuck in a shallow illusion? Maybe like Pandora, unleashing unintended consequences? Or even like Sisyphus, stuck in a cycle of dependency? Or will you be like Odysseus, wise and strategic in how you use AI? The choice is yours. Just remember, every tool, no matter how powerful, is only as good as the hands that wield it.